What if the secret to achieving your goals came down to you spending more time acting as if you'd already achieved those goals? I read a great book this past week by David Robson called The Expectation Effect. And in the book, David Robson talks about things like visualization and talks a lot about sports stars and athletes and how there is a expectation in the world of sport that visualization plays a key role in these athletes achieving their goals and dreams and world records and all this kind of stuff. And what if the missing link to you achieving more of what you want is modeling what's already been proven to be true and effective in worlds like sport? If you're not currently at time of doing this video, the Olympics are happening in Paris, and there's a few athletes that I've been really paying attention to. You've got Lyles, a guy called, I think, Kieran Lyles, maybe I've got his first name wrong, who won the 100-meter men's. And he, before competing, was talking about he had, spent a lot of time visualizing himself winning that race, like literally hundreds of hours of him replaying in his mind him winning that race. Simone Biles, who won a gold medal at the Paris Olympics, did the same. Usain Bolt has done the same. Lewis Hamilton, great British Formula One driver, renowned for it, and many other Formula One drivers as well. And so what if, as David Robson is talking about in this book, what if the key to achieving more of your goals and dreams comes down to you spending more time with your eyes closed, visualizing and expecting those things to happen? Many years ago, I heard this phrase. I can't remember who said it, but it was one of the kind of motivational speakers of yesteryear, and said, the mind doesn't know the difference between what's imagined and what's real. And manifestation, fundamentally, where people have it wrong is they think it's about writing goals down, and they think it's about hoping and wishing and wanting and praying. When in actual fact, the shortcut to manifestation is about writing something down in as much detail as possible and then closing your eyes and visualizing as if it's already happened. And the reason that works is because the brain doesn't actually know the difference between reality and imagination. So when we sit and we visualize something as if it's already happened, and we literally put ourselves in the picture, like kind of 3D, like movie, it creates like a blurring of lines where the brain starts to kind of act as if that's already real. There are some things in my life right now. There are some new businesses that I'm working on creating and building. And one of the key things that I've been starting to do is spending time in visualization as if these things have already happened. You may have questioned, and I know I have in the past, the saying, fake it till you make it. Now, what I love about that saying is, I think in its right sense, it's about acting as if you've already achieved. Acting as if you're already, kind of at the outcome that you want to get to. And for me, visualization is a really good example of fake it till you make it. Now, what's really fascinating as well about this is how, and Joe Dispenza talks about this, that you can literally heal. The studies have shown, and you can look at Joe Dispenza, you can look at the evidence. There are people that he's worked with, that doctors have worked with, that have used this manifestation process to help heal illnesses. There's people that have healed themselves from cancer. There's people that have healed themselves from skin illnesses and all kinds of problems because they visualize themselves healing. As a kid, I have had a long-standing challenge with eczema. And over the past year or so, I've been visualizing myself without eczema, like visualizing it. And what's really amazing is I've now got down to the point where, I've recognized that, I used to have this thing where I needed these creams. And what was really interesting is I noticed that when I started to use these creams, my kind of eczema actually got worse. And so then I did some blood tests and I recognized that there was some kind of food allergies, and I cut some foods out and my eczema didn't get any better. And then I started to visualize myself as if I'd already healed. And lo and behold, gradually, not like overnight, but gradually my skin started to get a lot better. And it isn't perfect yet, but it's a lot better than it used to be. And I believe that the visualization work that I've been doing has definitely played a part in that. So this video's kind of a little bit shorter than most ones, because it's really kind of leaving you with the kind of almost like a homework. And the homework is to go and do a visualization. Now that for you may be go and find a guided visualization on YouTube. There are many of them out there. Or it might be to just find some nice meditation music on YouTube or Spotify. Put it on for, 5 to 10 minutes. And before you do, write something down. Like write a specific outcome down. Like a specific goal, specific dream that you want to manifest in your life. And write it with as much detail as possible. And then close your eyes and put yourself in that scene as if you are literally playing that scene out live. Like give it color, give it life, visualize yourself in that scene. I'm after this going to do a manifestation, a particular visualization that I'm wanting to manifest in the next few months. And I'll be spending time doing that. And over the past year, there have been things that I've achieved, which have been things that I believe, at the end of the day, we've got to do the work. But I believe that the visualization of acting as if those things have already happened has definitely helped. This isn't like one of those, if you just do this, it's going to work. I don't buy into that. But what I do buy into is if you visualize yourself with the body of your dreams and literally close your eyes and picture yourself doing things, taking your clothes off at the beach, at the pool, with the physical makeup, the body of your dreams, with your head on the top, then it's going to create more leverage for you to want to manifest that in the real world. This is so powerful. And like I said, David Robson's book, The Expectation Effect, which has kind of spawned today's video. Joe Dispenza talks a lot about manifestation. Aaron Doherty, big fan, talks a lot about manifestation. Other manifestation teachers as well. But probably one of the best things I've got from this is about the art of visualization. I know a lot of people have got it wrong. They're trying to think about their goals, write their goals down. But actually what you've got to do, it turns out, is you've got to kind of use what the athletes do, which is the expectation effect, which comes down to you physically closing your eyes and acting as if, once written down, that you've actually achieved the things you want to happen. In our kitchen, I have a board on the wall, and it's got all these little outcomes that I'm wanting to manifest in the next 5 or 6 months. And in the morning, what I'll do is I'll sit in the kitchen, I'll put some meditation music on, I'll look at one, close my eyes, take it in, visualize it, feel it, be there. Then I'll look at the next one, close my eyes, be there, feel it, take it in, and so on. And I'll do that for sort of 10, 15 minutes every single morning. It's a powerful process. Highly recommend it. It's very, very common sense, but it isn't common practice. Like I said, don't take my word for it, because for some of you, this may sound a bit woo-woo. But at the end of the day, if it's good enough for Olympic athletes that win gold medals and Formula One drivers that win world championships, it's got to be worth a go, right? It's got to be worth a go. Hey, look, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you like and subscribe so you get notifications of future videos. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear in the comments. I'd love for you to maybe message in the comments when you try this, what your thoughts are around this. Have you done this before? How has this worked for you? How has it not worked for you? I'd love to have a conversation with you and hear about how this manifestation, visualization, expectation effect works for you. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one. God bless. Take care. Goodbye.